So, hello everyone. Today we'll start the book Culture and Communication, Unit 1, which is Ethical Values from Indian Cultural Heritage. In this topic, we'll cover three subtopics, which are Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, United We Stand, Divided We Fall, and Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat. We'll cover the following topics, Unit 2 and Unit 3, in the next videos. So, what do you understand by ethical values from Indian cultural heritage? Ethical values, as we know, are moral principles that guide human behavior and help individuals distinguish between what is right and what is wrong. Indian cultural heritage refers to the traditions, the philosophies, customs, literatures, values that has developed over thousands of years in India. So, Indian cultural heritage is rich with ethical values and ethical teachings. For example, truth, satya, ahimsa, non-violence, duty, dharma, respect for all, compassion, unity and harmony, and there are many more ethical values that we learn from Indian cultural heritage. So these values that I've given an example of and many more values, these values has been passed down through generations through texts like the Bhagavad Gita, the Ramayana, Mahabharata. Ethical values from Indian cultural heritage, these encourage individuals to live not only for themselves but also for the welfare of a community and a society and the world where we live in. So we have to not only work for ourselves but for the welfare of our society and humanity. First topic comes, which is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is made up of three words: Vasudha Eva Kutumbakam. Vasudha meaning earth, Ev meaning he, and Kutumbakam. Kutumb is basically family. So, earth is a family. This is basically the meaning of the phrase. This phrase basically comes from the shlok Ayam Nijah Paroveti Gadana Lagu Chetasam Udar Charitana Tu Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So, this shlok comes from the Mahopanishad, chapter 6, verse 71 and 73. It means that this is mine, that is yours. Such distinctions are for narrow minds. And for people who are kind, people who are not narrow-minded and generous, for them the entire earth is one family. This is basically the origin of the phrase and the meaning of the phrase, meaning of the shlok. Now, what does the phrase Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam mean? The phrase means that the whole world is one family. It teaches that all human beings are connected and should live in harmony. So this idea is also based on the Vedanta philosophy. Vedanta philosophy, what is Vedanta philosophy? Vedanta philosophy believes that all life are interconnected. Why? Because our actions also have an impact on others. There's one universal reality, and differences based on religion, race, nationality, and all these things, these are external, these are illusions. Core value behind this idea is that universal brotherhood, compassion, tolerance, equality, peace. It removes the idea of us versus them. You can use these lines in your answers to, like points you can remember. Examples of where we have used this phrase in India, we use them many a times, but some common examples are that Mahatma Gandhi, for example, he believed in universal peace and non-violence. And also this phrase, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it was used as the theme and logo for India's G20 presidency from December 1, 2022 till November 30, 2023. It has a mention of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or one earth, one family, one future. So this phrase was also used in G20 presidency of India. It reflects the idea, the mindset of inclusivity, breaking down barriers of nationality, race and religion. And also this phrase is engraved on the entrance hall of the parliament. So it's widely used in many places. So you have to remember that this phrase means that the whole earth is one family. It originates from the Mahopanishad shlok, and it removes the idea of us versus them. It believes that all human beings are a part of a single global family. All human beings are interconnected and our actions have an impact on the world around us, and that everyone should work together for the common goal of peace and harmony. Everyone should be treated with kindness and respect regardless of race, nationality and religion. Next topic that we have to cover is United We Stand, Divided We Fall. United We Stand, what does this mean? United we stand means that unity gives us strength. It tells us the importance of unity, cooperation, and collective strength. Divided we fall means that division leads to weakness. If we are divided, we are vulnerable to failure and weakness. So this proverb, united we stand, divided we fall, teaches us that unity is strength, and that when there's division, conflict, and lack of cooperation, failure becomes likely. We are likely to fail when there's division. And if we work together as a team, this can also, you can, for example, this can also work if you're working in a team, for example, in your school. If there's a teamwork and you all the team members have different opinions and they're not listening to the head, the leader, then the group is likely to fail. But if they're working together as a team, they're united, then they're likely to success in whatever work they're doing. In India, unity among diverse communities has been the foundation of national strength. This value remains essential today in society, workspaces, and global relations. So, where does this proverb comes from? What is the origin? So, you all may have read the story or heard the story of the bundle of sticks. The story is basically, it has they were the sons of a father. 3 sons were arguing on some topics, and then the father saw them, and he gave his quarreling sons a bundle of sticks. And basically, it was a bundle, so he gave it to all of them, and none of them was able to break it. But once he untied the sticks, once he gave them individual sticks to each of his sons, they were able to break it easily. So what does the story teaches us? The same thing, that unity gives us strength. If we are united, we are strong. But if we are divided, like the sticks were divided and given to the sons, they can be broken easily. They're easily broken and they are vulnerable if we are divided. So the story symbolizes that unified strength withstands challenges. So if we'll take the example of India, as we know that India is a diverse country, from Jammu Kashmir to Kerala, from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, all the states have differences, many differences, from religion to culture to festivals, languages. There are many differences in each state of India. They have their own unique festivals, culture, languages. But still, even after all these differences, we do not divide ourselves because of the differences that we have, but we embrace our differences. You know the phrase unity in diversity, that even if we are divided, even if we are different, but we're not divided, we are united, we are living in unity, and we are embracing our differences. So India is a country of many religions, cultures, languages, but yet it stands as one nation because of unity. During the freedom struggles, leaders like Mahatma Gandhi united people from different backgrounds against British rule. Unity played a key role in India's independence. The next topic that we have to cover is Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat. So Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat, what do you understand by this? It's a simple phrase that means that one India, great India, or one India, excellent India. So this was basically a government of India launched initiative which promotes national integration, cultural diversity, and mutual understanding among different states and union territories of India. So what you have to remember in this topic is that it was announced on October 31st, 2015 by Narendra Modi. And why on this date? Because it was announced on the occasion of 140th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So the launch date is significant because Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is known as the Iron Man of India for uniting princely states into one nation. So why was the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel used to launch this initiative? Why his birth anniversary was chosen as the date to launch this initiative was that because basically, as we know that before independence in India, there were approximately 565 princely states in India. 565 princely states in India before independence, like Hyderabad, Mysore, and Jammu Kashmir. So the princely states were given a choice that either they can join India, either they can join Pakistan, or they can remain independent. So approximately 40% of India's land was covered with princely states. You could just imagine that if the princely states chose to remain independent, then how would India look without the princely states? So Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he played a major role in persuading the princely states to join India. He played a major role basically persuading them to join India. So he played a major role in uniting India. The India we see now is majorly because of the unity that we have, and this is because of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So, and he was the first Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister of India, and he played a major role in persuading the states. That's why we chose his birth anniversary to launch this initiative. Now, what happens under this program is that under this initiative, states and union territories are paired for 1 year, and under this time period, they learn about each other's culture, language, traditions, food, festivals, and literature. So, basically, it promotes national integration and cultural diversity and mutual understanding among different states and union territories of India. The program strengthens the idea of unity and diversity by creating structured, long-term partnership between states so that they can exchange culture, language, traditions, and best practices. So, what is the importance or main objectives of this initiative? If you have to see, the main objectives are: it strengthens national integration, as it helps in uniting different states and union territories of India. It promotes cultural exchange between states and union territories. It creates emotional bonds between citizens, and it helps showcase regional heritage. It builds connected and a vibrant India. So the aim is not just cultural exchange but also developing a shared national identity. This was all about Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. So quickly to recap, in this topic, first we understand what is ethical values, that are moral principles that guide human behavior. Indian cultural heritage refers to the traditions, philosophies of India that developed over thousands of years. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is made up of 3 words. It means that the whole world is one family. It originates from the Mahopanishad. You have to know the meaning of the shlok and examples. United we stand, divided we fall. In this topic, we learned that united we stand means that unity gives us strength and the importance of cooperation and collective strength. And divided we fall means that division leads to vulnerability and failure. And you have to learn the example that it comes from the story Bundle of Sticks, and how India, as a diverse country, it's still united. Then lastly, we discussed about Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat initiative that was launched by the government of India. You have to know the launch date, announcement, and on why it was announced on this date only, on the occasion of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's birth anniversary, and why his birth anniversary only was chosen, and what happens under this initiative, and the main objectives of these initiatives. You can just take a look at all these things. So that was all for today's video. In the following videos, we'll also discuss Unit 2, that is developing life skills, and Unit 3, effective communication in everyday life. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, everyone.